surprise? I can't wait to hear all about camp. See you soon. As in, really soon. Love, June. June's extra thick planning notebook, page 323. Mom's coming home checklist. Do laundry. Check. Buy special dessert. Check. Make epic welcome home sign. Almost check. Plan super secret birthday welcome home party. Check. Pick up mom's gift. Don't forget. Chapter 1. Ruined. Most legends start with an adventurer setting out on some epic quest. This story starts with a sequin in my eyeball, courtesy of my best friend and super annoying person, Kelvin. As beginnings go, it may not seem that exciting, but it sure as heck hurt. Sorry, I was aiming for your mouth, Kelvin said as I picked the offending sequin out of my eye socket. Ugh, it's covered in eye goo. Look! Yeah, that happens. I crushed the sequin between my fingers and glared. But Kelvin being Kelvin, I couldn't stay mad. It's basically a superpower. No matter what he does, he has this way of making you forgive him for everything ever, no matter what. Mom says it's in the eyes. And I don't mean like a sequin in the eyes, but a feeling. Then again, Mom's an artist, so she says a lot of stuff about feelings I don't understand. When she looks around, she's not looking at the boring regular world like you and me. I mean, she is, but to her, boring stuff looks extra beautiful and full of meaning. Anyway, this one time she tried to draw Kelvin's eyes, which are brown and deep and kind of sad, but she could never get them right, because according to her, some people carry around their feelings in their eyes. Apparently, eye feelings are something you can't capture in paint. How does that look? Kelvin said, holding up the welcome home sign we'd spent the last hour decorating. In that moment, sitting in our favorite booth in the friendly bean, sunbeams shining in through the front window, making all that glittery stuff sparkle like stars. That sign was the most beautiful sight in the whole wide world. Even more so because it meant that Mom was finally coming home. We might not be artists, but I'd say this baby's sheer perfection, Kelvin added with one of his irritating smiles. Irritating because I was trying my best to stay in angry mode. Hello, I sequin, but I had no choice but to agree. After that, we settled into our usual routine, enjoying half a Jelly Belly donut apiece, Marlene's specialty, and Sasquatch smoothies on the house, thanks to Big Vic. To get you up to speed, Marlene and Big Vic own the Friendly Bean, the best and only coffee shop in Tanglewood Crossing, and it's located in our famous downtown, nestled next to a dozen other shops, all in colorful storefronts stacked one on top of the other like presents. My favorite shops are Wild Man Books, Bigfoot Burger, Heavenly Scoops, and a Yeti sits down for tea, because tea is fancy and tastes really good once you try it. As you can tell, most of the shops here are Bigfoot themed, since that is Tanglewood Crossing's main claim to fame. We're home to more Bigfoot sightings than any other place in the country, according to Dr. Eliza Day, aka Graham, and she's never wrong. Graham is the whole reason that everyone in Tanglewood Crossing loves Bigfoot, me included. She's a world-famous researcher, or at least she was until she broke her hip hiking the Ouachita Mountains. Now she spends her days cooped up in the Shady Pines nursing home waiting for her hip to heal. Last week, she said she might have to quit Bigfoot hunting for good. That's why Kelvin and I want to make a real Bigfoot discovery this year. Something rock solid, like a hair sample, or maybe a piece of poop. That way Graham will have to stop being sad and get back to hunting. That's the plan anyway. I have a lot of plans, in case you can't tell. Looks like you're ready to celebrate, Big Vic said, coming over to admire our sign, which was clearly a true work of art. Here's a little more about Big Vic. He looks kind of like Gimli from The Lord of the Rings, except he's super tall, and his beard is all gray. Why don't you and your mom stop by tomorrow? I'll give you a Heartbreaker special on the house. You stop giving away all my food, Marlene called over from her perch. She was currently balancing atop a ladder, hanging up shiny red Bigfoot cupids to go with her streamers and fuzzy hearts. Marlene was by far the coolest old lady I'd ever met.